going on, everybody? I'll be sure with you guys. I've done like 10 of these 10 of these fucking videos. I would say 5 of them were good, and then they can't go on my computer. For some odd reason, they don't get downloaded, they don't get loaded, and something's wrong with the audio. I don't fucking know. But they're not working. So I'm going to try this one one last time and try it this way. So I'm doing an audio file on this and see if this works, and then go from there. So, I know the playoffs were this weekend, NFL. Texans versus Patriots. That looks a solid win, but we lost Gronkowski, but Tom Brady pulls things out of his ass all the time. So I'm pretty excited. The Patriots are pretty stacked. I'm happy. I don't know how the fucking Texans got in there. There's like no statistical fucking. I'm like, how the fuck did they get in there? They're like, they fucking slid right in. I still think Miami's a better team than the Texans, but I don't know. The Texans got in. The Steelers are facing the Chiefs, which I like the Chiefs. The Chiefs are a solid defensive team, but I'm not sold on them. So I would say I'm hoping the Steelers take that win because I don't know, that Chiefs scare me for some reason with the Patriots, just the Patriots, and any other team. Just because their defense, I think their defense is really, really good. Seattle versus Falcons. Everybody's counting on the Falcons. I'm thinking the Falcons are going to take it. Seattle looks a little lost on offense, but we'll see. They always come out of nowhere with their team. So I'll say the Falcons over the Seahawks. And I'll have to say the Green Bay versus Dallas. I'm going to say Dallas. Green Bay. People were talking so much shit about the Green Bay Packers about fucking 5 weeks ago, how they were terrible, they look incompetent. Fucking Aaron Rodgers just looks lost. Is he the best quarterback in the NFL? I was fucking hearing that every fucking week. And all of a sudden, now they're the best fucking team in the NFL. Give me a fucking break, dude. I would have to say Aaron Rodgers took him to that fucking position because that team they have no good wide receivers on that team. So for Devontae Adams is good when he wants to be, and Jody Nelson's out. So what the fuck do you have? The fucking tall boy catching the ball? Like, I don't get it. So I don't know. That's my whole thing on that. I think I was I was on the car. I was driving. I don't know who said it first. I think it was somebody on ESPN. It was like he's like it's gonna be Dallas versus Aaron Rodgers. Fucking laugh my ass off, dude. He's like firsting the whole Dallas squad. So it's true. If it wasn't for Aaron Rodgers throwing those Hail Marys and fucking getting the ball in the right position, I don't think they would be there. So shouts to Aaron Rodgers being a fucking sick quarterback. So I'm taking Dallas in that win though. Sorry guys. Okay, so NBA. Okay, so NBA. So was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. No. Fuck, I don't know, yesterday or 2 days ago. I had a debate with my friend's cousin. He he puts how do you guys blame? It was like an old post, so he shared it. So it was like 2014. He wrote it, and he put how do you talk shit about Jim Buss? Jim Buss done a lot of good things or something. And I was like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? So I started thinking, okay, I can't think negatively. I got to think positively both ways. I was like, what has he done? So I was thinking, what has he done? So I started thinking, everything he's done so far as a positive has had a 50-50 to it. That's almost a negative, but luckily he's become a positive. When I say that is, the trades he pulled off, him and Mitch pulled off, they threw in these picks. Now, these picks are like a 50-50. If they fall out of a certain position, they lose the pick. So each year it got worse. So I think it was like the last one's like fall out of 6, and the next one's fall out of 3rd, and then I think now it's like fall out of 2nd or 2. First 2. I forgot. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, so you jeopardize your whole fucking legacy, or not even legacy, the next couple years for Steve Nash? Are you fucking kidding me? Do you mean Dwight Howard? I didn't even understand. Dwight Howard, I understood that because he got a back injury. You didn't know how he was going to be. But you knew the baggage you're coming along with him. So he just got the coach fired. So I don't know. There was a little 50-50 on that guy. And then Steve Nash, you know he had a back problem, and he was on the tail end of his career. He was a 38. And he's like 37, 38, and he had serious back issues. So I don't know. And then on top of that, how many coaches did he go through? He went through 4 coaches, and that's not including the interim coaches, all with terrible records prior to them getting hired. So how is that not his fucking fault on those 2 right there? If it wasn't for the picks, it wasn't for pure luck, we would have lost those picks. Those are pure fucking luck. We got those picks. So don't fucking tell me, oh, we drafted these guys. No shit. Anybody can draft a fucking top player, dumbass. Like, I don't understand. When someone tells me, well, they drafted all these players. Okay, 76ers drafted all these players, but look at them now. They're not even, but wait a minute, it was past, 5? It's 2013. So, 3 years? Since 2013, so it's been a couple years, and they've drafted all these players, but yet did nothing with them. I haven't developed them really well. Joel B, they knew, you know what I mean? Just it's like common sense stuff. These are top players, by the way. I mean, so anybody you can draft, you just got to draft in the right position. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I just feel like you can draft anybody and you can be decent. But it's all about getting the right culture and getting the right players around those draft picks. So, that's what's hard. Like, I feel like that's probably the hardest part. Like, look at it. Okay, for example, the Sacramento Kings. They drafted, I would say they drafted decent. They got a new center. They got some couple pieces here and there. But they got a new center. They got that center, Cousins. I can't think of his fucking name right now. It's Cousins. And yet they have a hard time building around him and getting the right people around him to fit his personality and the right coach to fit that personality. So I think it's funny how we haven't done that. I think this year's first time I could sit there and say, wow, we look actually pretty good, but yet we lose the third quarters. I'll get that in a minute. But there's been a lot of hiccups. Even players walking out of the meetings like, what the fuck? Like, question mark, like, what the fuck are they doing there? And so it was just very embarrassing. So that was my whole thing on that. I was like, dude, what are you talking about? And then overcrowding position. They have overcrowded a position past 2 years, and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. They haven't overcrowded. So you're saying this year? I was like, nah, this year looks like it was the first fucking year they didn't overcrowd a position in a couple years. They got the same player. Maybe not last year was Brandon Bass, Larry Nance Jr., and Tyreek Black. All the same fucking type of player, same position. Same type of player. That's what I'm mostly explaining about. Same type of player. It's like getting like 8 Kobe Bryants on the fucking on offense, and I'm like, what are we talking about? That doesn't make any sense. Like when they got Lou Williams and Nick Young. Like, I didn't understand that. You already have a score. Why do you need another score? So it just didn't. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same type of player. I just didn't understand his argument. So I mean, when he couldn't even come out with that, I even tagged him in something on Facebook. Something popped up where we're after Paul Millsap. I'm like, Paul Millsap? Why do we need Paul Millsap? It's the same type of player as Randall. I said Randall's probably a little more athletic, but I was like, it doesn't make any sense. So I didn't just didn't get the whole dynamic of it. So that was my whole thing on that. I was just like him and going back and forth, and I was just like, okay, this is not going anywhere. Quick thing, Lakers lost the game yesterday. It's those fucking third quarters. They do good for the first 2 quarters. And once that third quarter hits, for some fucking reason, they just stand around. So I don't know. It's like it's like inside their head, like, fuck, dude, third quarters we fucking suck, and they automatically just give up the third quarter. I don't know. That's up to. I really think Luke Walton's still learning how to be a coach, but he's leaving the starters in way too long. It was like 6. He let them in for like 6-7 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Bring in the backup. So you have to start messing with your lineup now, because they're not doing what you're. Well, I think Russell didn't even make a shot for like 8 minutes. Like, I didn't understand. So it's time to take him out. I don't know. That's just me thinking out loud. But me and Nod, I'm like, are you serious? Like, what are you guys doing? Kyle Korver started his first game yesterday with the Cavaliers. They lost that game, by the way. But Cavaliers got even better. I don't know. Those motherfuckers, dude. They're stacked. But I mean, we'll see. I see stacked teams not win, so. But I mean, nothing really threatens the Cavaliers this year. I mean, even the Golden State Warriors, I was like when Kevin Durant said I'm going to fucking Golden State Warriors, I'm like, don't fucking do it, dude. Don't fucking do it. He went. They're still a good team, but they're already having issues. I know. I'll try to. I did this like 2 weeks ago, a week ago, but Kevin Durant was fine with Draymond Green for like 5 minutes. On a stupid play, like Kevin Durant was like jacking up shots from like half court. But that was it for that. I was like, whatever. Like everybody knew Golden State wasn't gonna be a top favorite. Just the ESPN was portraying him as. Derrick Rose in 2 years will not play in the NBA. He will be playing for the fucking Chinese league or some European league. I'm going on a limb for that. You want to know why? This dude doesn't give a shit about anybody but himself. He doesn't give a shit about basketball. Doesn't give a fuck. I was watching online right now, watching the fucking Knicks game, and he just drives in the lane, and then I'm like, he can't even fucking drive in the lane. Like, I was like, pass the fucking ball, dude. So, I don't know, he's a shell of himself, dude. I mean, the Nike didn't even know fucking... Knicks took a chance. Nike took a chance, signed a 13-year fucking deal with them for shoes. I mean, Knicks took a chance, and now they're like, fuck, what do we do? But I mean, it's 1 year, so not a big deal. I think I signed a fucking max deal. That was looking at, I think he wants like a $150 million contract. I'm like, okay, you're not going to get that fucking shit. Someone's going to pick him up for the veteran minimum, or at least a year or 2 year opt-out deal. It's going to be like Rajon Rondo, and fucking just in a year or two be in China League. Just how Rajon Rondo will be. Rajon Rondo's the same year 2 off from going to China and playing over there. So that's just how it is. Those players don't learn, they don't listen. So, you know, that's their demise of their stardom and their you know, I don't know. It's like they come to shout themselves. It's weird. They're like, oh, I'm down, and like I'm the best in the league, and they're top of their game, and then for some fucking reason, shit out of luck just comes out of nowhere, and they just fucking just. Derrick Rose is more so his injuries, but then again, at the same time is. Derrick Rose was like probably the first 2 years he was like hot. It was like the shit, dude. Like Derrick Rose, god damn, driving the lane, passing the ball perfectly. But then, you know, he's fucking not showing for practices, and he's fucking, you know, saying he doesn't want to get hurt, and I don't know. It comes with the territory, buddy. If you're gonna play basketball, you're gonna eventually get hurt. So, I don't know. I just think that he puts basketball a distant third, and is fucking, you know, other things fucking first and second. So unfortunately, it's the thing that pays you the money in the check, dude. You better fucking get your shit together. The West. I was talking to a couple friends about this. The West. Have you not noticed the West looked terrible this year? I think the only good team I'm like, wow, holy shit. It's like the first 2 teams, like Spurs even look okay, and Golden State looks okay. As that, I guess, like, they're not really sold. I think it's like 7/8. It's like a big step. It's funny because 7/8, and then it's 7/8 all the way down to the 12th. It's like up for grabs. Like yesterday we were like 2 games out of the fucking 8th. I couldn't believe that. I was like, what the fuck? Last year that wouldn't have happened at all. But you got Timberwolves are terrible. You got a bunch of teams that are just terrible this year. Well, everybody kind of switched teams and went on the one team, so it kind of jeopardized the whole fucking West. Quick thing, I'm gonna post a thing about the Ball brothers. They've been looking pretty fucking hot. I'll try to find an article where they're saying they're pretty much gonna own fucking the NBA in a couple of years. So if you don't know them, look them up. Ball brothers. They go to Cheatham Hills High School. I literally live like down the street from them. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's one thing on that. I think I was talking to my friend about it, and we're trying to nail it down to where's Alonzo Ball going. Right now he's currently at UCLA, and he's doing fucking fantastic. He's probably going to either go to Dallas, or he's going to fucking 76ers, which I don't think the 76ers are going to draft him. So it's either going to be Dallas, or it's going to be like Brooklyn Nets or some fucking bullshit. Which I mean, Dallas is good. I mean, I think he'll probably get better chance of being a star guard because they need a guard, and I think it'd be better to, you know, live on his legacy and making his name fucking rise with, you know, deals and all that if he goes to fucking, if he really goes to, Dallas. I think if he goes, I mean, I don't understand Brooklyn. Brooklyn's been kind of, Brooklyn's in a 50-50 thing. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, and I don't know. They've been kind of, I don't know. They started off really hot, and then after that, it just nothing really came of it. But that's it for that, guys. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I've done like 8 of these fucking things. It just still don't go through. Hopefully, this one's gonna go through. I'll be fine. I should have everything updated by today, so everything should be good. My dog's all over me, Gotham Beauty. Yeah, that should be it. I think I'll have another one this weekend. We'll see. I have some time, so I think it'll be alright. But, alright, I'm out here, guys. Peace.